It has been an age since a living member of the tribe has breathed this shrine's air. It is good. Why, child, I am of the tribe of Azunai, as are you. The artifact is protected by a power that none formed of flesh may withstand, no matter how great they may be. Yet you hold it in your hands. Only one of true Azunite lineage can do so and live. I am a spirit. I have no cause to lie. Listen to your heart. You are descended from the mighty Azunites, as was your dear friend. The very same. He knew the truth about his heritage, and yours. It was not yet time for you to know. The blood of the Azunite mystics raced in his veins. He could gather glimpses of the future, and what he saw was dark indeed. He held his tongue because of this. The ascendancy of Valdis, the Morden spreading like a plague across the land, and hints of his own death. That is why he gave his medallion to you. Perhaps not, but he knew death was near. In giving his medallion to you, he was protecting our lineage. For as long as an Azunite possesses that object, our power still burns in this world. More than that, you are a direct descendant of Azunai himself. You have the blood of the Defender coursing through your veins. There is more to tell, but that must wait until I have cleared the way. See your journey through. Take the artifact to Windstone Fortress. The shadow of Valdis is upon it even now. The bowl is not a weapon as it is, true, but it carries your salvation. Go to Windstone Fortress. There is an Azunite vault inside. The vault contains a blue flame, the eternal fire of Azunai. Enter the vault, dip the bowl into the flames, and take it to the Temple of Ziria at the heart of the fortress. Have faith, my child. Windstone Fortress is the only thing that stands between Valdis and the Kingdom of the Northern Reach's western flank. There is a portal inside, guarded by a few brave soldiers. Now you must hurry. Valdis's power is growing even as we speak. You would do well to keep your thoughts focused on Valdis. That I cannot say. Take these items and meet me outside. I can help you reach the fortress. Resistance forces will be at the fortress. They need you. When I was mortal, Zaramoth cast his long shadow over the world. He meant to crush all of Arana beneath his heel, and he would stop at nothing to realize his ambition. He was a cruel and violent ruler, unfit to lead. Azunai knew this, and refused to submit to the power of Zaramoth and his dark wizards. Azunai was a great warrior, a champion of our people. He gave us the will to resist Zaramoth and his followers. I was a sorcerer in those days, and led an assault against Zaramoth's dark wizards. I was defeated, and would have been laid to rest peacefully, as was the tradition of the Azunites. However, I felt that was not my destiny, and chose instead to have my bones placed here, where I could manifest and speak to the living in times of need. Yes, the same immortal dark wizards who today cause so much sorrow. Their ambition was to seize control of the River of Souls beneath the earth. If they could control magic itself, they could control all of Arana. They thought that no one could stop them, but Azunai was a fierce leader. He rallied our tribe around him, and none of Zaramoth's cruelty could force us into submission. If we had prevailed, the world would be a different place today. Alas, the end time came, and our world nearly disappeared. But not completely. for the legacy of Azunai still continues. You are proof of that. It was crafted long ago. Its purpose is shrouded in mystery. But I do know that you must guard it with your life. It holds the promise of a new future. Quickly, take the artifact to Windstone Fortress.
Welcome to Bernard.
Greetings. Would you like an item? Wonderful. These look to be in perfect condition. Here you are. 1 vial of Lumilla's salve.
You are not a beast. Thank the gods. I was searching for survivors when suddenly the others in my party started to transform into slavering beasts. I managed to run into this side room and slam the door. The sounds of their bickering over the remains of the fallen soldiers was driving me mad. Can you escort me back to the captain? Thank you. You should know that there are others missing as well. The patrol split into 3 groups. Private Nolan and his partner were going to investigate the storage and barracks area. Private Caden was going to search in the western part of the gate complex.
Thanks, Ziria! I ducked in here to look for survivors, but I got ambushed and there were too many for me to take on. Can you escort me back to my squadron leader? He should still be at the Rebel down the road.
Whoever you are, it's good to see you. My partner and I split up to look for survivors, and I thought I heard something in this room, but I was ambushed by some horrible beast-like thing. I managed to defeat it, but was severely wounded. A closer look at the creature's body, and I saw that it used to be my partner. It's good to have an escort finally turn up.
Thank you for rescuing my men. Most of our spare gear is destroyed or unreachable, but we found this dusty key under a rock. I'm not sure what it opens, but perhaps you will find it useful.
Syria, protect us. I fear we are doomed.
Sights such as we have seen are enough to drive anyone insane.
I fear we will all see Ziria's light before the day is out. I only hope to die in honorable battle, not as a mindless beast. I fear we will all see...
By the light of Ziria, Valdis has managed to breach our defenses. Men, I want you to blast through this rubble. Bywood, Torex, and Parthel, get the explosives from the storage area and report back here immediately. Lorraine, keep a sharp lookout for enemies. The desert? Then you have the weapon? Who are you? Blazes! I did not hope to believe anyone would be successful. The weapon, let me see it. A vault? You must mean the locked chambers inside the western wing. But Valdis is nearby, and this place is riddled with the plague. You have no hope of entering there now. You are either a hero or mad. But my men are succumbing fast, so I have no choice but to trust you. The vault is locked with 2 keys. Here is the first. My lieutenant holds the second key, but he has not been seen for hours. I fear the worst. If you can find him and get his key, then you can open the vault and perhaps retrieve this weapon. I pray it is there. Valdis must be stopped.
I suppose that you have come to laugh at me too. Big joke. See the brawny half-giant stuck in a hole. Captain Dathry seems to think I might wrap my big strong hands around his puny little neck. I laugh at him. Ha 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 ha!
By the shield! Is that the weapon? Well done, stranger. We may prevail after all. Ziria will surely be pleased if so many of our enemies fall in her temple. Aye, well, what can mere men do against such an invisible enemy? At least we had time enough to lock Sartan up. His constant raving about ghosts tells me that he is infected as well. The last thing we want is a maddened half-giant running loose.
Best stay at a body's length at the very least. You'd be surprised how far his reach is. Captain Dathry, sir, the explosives are in place.
The fuses are lit. Take cover!
That Sartan creature's yelling is going to drive me mad as well. I wish the plague would take him already. All right, I will let him out. But if he so much as winks at me, my arrow will find his eye.
You have my thanks for releasing me from that stinking hole. You strike me as honorable. I will help you run things if you enjoy the company of a maddened half-giant. All right, then I shall find myself a cozy tavern and enjoy a barrel of ale.
See if you can make your way forward to the temple. We will do what we can to hold this demon spawn back.